Hello, I'm Brian, Instacart Bulldog, with my relatively new YouTube channel. But one of the things that I wanted to do today, taking a break from the rain and the thunderstorms here in Pensacola, Florida. It rains darn near every day this time of year in Florida, what can I say? I wanted to take some time out to do Chad's Charity Challenge. Chad the Gig Economist, based in Orlando, Florida. He is raising money for the American Cancer Society, and he has challenged all gig tubers to make a video, a tour of their automobile, the car that they make a living in. So, I would love to do it because we all know somebody who's been touched by cancer. Friends, family, and the like, and it's just a matter of time before it happens again and again and again. So thank you, Chad, for standing up for this, and hopefully we can find a cure for cancer. Now, let's take a look at my 2010 Ford Explorer. Just turned 200,000 miles yesterday. Woohoo! So let's take a look. So I want to start in the back of my vehicle. Actually, my first YouTube video had to deal with these coolers, using coolers versus insulated bags. So I've got these Igloo Max cold coolers, which work very, very well at keeping stuff cold. And last year during Hurricane Sally, these things came in handy in my household. They kept everything cold for just about 3 days without having to add any ice. So I lost very little money in lost food from that storm. So they're going to work on that. They're going to work for delivering cold stuff to your customers. So I keep several ice packs in there, which works very well. This helps me earn a lot of extra tips and 5-star reviews. And then back here I have an emergency kit. Well, there's all kinds of things in there, not necessarily tools I use every day, but you know, first aid kit. I got some nitrile gloves here because every so often the customer will request that. I've got a extra jug of bug wash fluid because after all, this is Florida. Lots of bugs, some of which I still have yet to identify after living here for 4 years. Fire extinguisher. Need I say more? I've got a tow rope just in case I get stuck in a situation. I got a 4-wheel drive vehicle, so I rarely get stuck anywhere, but sometimes I may have to help somebody else out. I've got this twisted rope. This actually has come in handy before for a stray dog that showed up next to a busy highway. Helped to save him. Jumper cables. This I have helped fellow Instacart shoppers out with. Here's an old sleeping bag that I can use as a blanket. Now, I don't live in a cold environment, so it wouldn't help in, you know, for keeping warm so much. But for those of you who do live up north, and I used to live in New Hampshire, so I understand, you know, that could save your life one day if you get stranded in a blizzard or something. But particularly around here, I've had to get underneath my vehicle before, so this is just something good to lay on the ground so you don't get your clothes all dirty and greasy and all that and have to spend hours oxy-cleaning your stuff. I do keep some extra paper bags here, so you know, I always keep a handful of these on hand just because sometimes I'll miss the instructions of, you know, please use paper bags, or sometimes I do have customers who love to have paper bags, and so therefore they are very happy when I can give them a few extra ones. And then over here I keep a bunch of plastic bags on hand. These are all clean. You know, I just grab a handful at the checkout each time. I grabbed these just recently from WeatherTech. They have a little rubber bottom on there so they help keep this cooler in place so it doesn't shift back and forth when I accelerate and stop. And I have this cargo liner also from WeatherTech. This is not a paid announcement. I just use their products. I like them a lot. Great for catching spills, and it has happened. I've had bleach containers open up on me. There's some evidence right there. Yeah, sometimes a water bottle will leak on you. Also, I got these from Ollie's discount outlet. I got 3 of these collapsible boxes. You just open that up. Trying to do this one-handed with the camera. There we go. And there. This is very firm. This is great for putting watermelons in. You get those big watermelons. They don't roll around in the car. Great if you have A lot of jars, again, keeps them from rolling around all over your vehicle if you don't have much else to help secure them. Also, they are great for separating out customer orders. You're doing a triple batch, a double batch. Now this I can't forget as well. Two things back here, out of sight, out of mind, almost forgot. Toolbox. I keep the toolbox here for various emergencies. Sometimes even helps me around the house, but this will help you do some very basic repairs that you may need to, either for yourself or help somebody else. And you probably saw this, wondering what in the world is this? Coat hanger, a wire coat hanger. This thing has saved my butt. I did a YouTube video on this just recently too. I almost got stranded one time. The muffler fell off of my vehicle and it was just hanging there and dragging. Well, I couldn't drive with that sparking down the road, so I was pulled off. I was in a precarious spot in a very busy resort town here in the Florida Panhandle, and I had a customer's order in here staying nice and cold while I was trying to figure out for about 15 minutes how I was going to get out of there. So I'm looking up underneath and I had the coat hanger. So I got up under here. It was this tailpipe, and then I was able to hook the hanger a couple of spots, brought the tailpipe back up. On my way, completed the delivery. One of the great things I love about this vehicle, rear air conditioning. And in Florida, you need every bit that you can get. So here's the back seat of my car, as you can see. I've got some stuff in here. I don't put groceries in the back seat of the car. Again, with my nice big Ford Explorer, I got that cargo space back there. So I keep my wagon. This is a very big collapsible wagon I got from Academy Sports. Great for doing high rises, great for doing very long driveways where you have a lot of cases of water. You name it, there's all kinds of things. I keep a thing of Lysol wipes here. Going to some stores, they don't have the Purell sanitizing wipes, so I'll just grab one of these. I know which stores have them and which don't, so I can walk in and wipe down the handles. I keep my waters in here, bottles of water in this Coleman cooler. I can, believe it or not, I can reach in here while I'm driving. I've got it all figured out. Here's my insulated bag. So here's what I've got. I've got these Arctic Zone insulated bags. I got these from BJ's Wholesale Club. These things are awesome. They can hold a 20-pound bag of ice. I just got one of these yesterday, as a matter of fact, 20-pound bag of ice. I brought it up to the customer, brought their cold stuff in that big cooler back here, and I got an increased tip and a 5-star rating. So 5-star review. Yeah, I got to read the comments on this. I have my food delivery bags as well because I do Uber Eats and Waiter. So I've got 3 of these. I'm only counting 2. There's a third one in here. There it is. I see it. I have 3 of these Arctic Zone bags total, so that comes in handy. I have pizza delivery bags. Oh, and my sunshade here. Absolutely critical for the windshield. Nothing really to show you here in the front passenger seat. I keep this area clear for when I'm doing my Uber Eats and Waiter food deliveries. Here, we'll step into the driver's seat. But as you can see, I've got my phone setups here. I got 2 of them. They're both in front of the air conditioning vent, which keeps the phones nice and cool at all times. The only problem, Chad had this problem too. He referred to it in one of his other videos. You take it out, you step outside into the humid air, boom, it fogs up on you. So taking pictures can be a little fuzzy there for the first moment when you step out of the car. In here, I keep my Instacart receipts. Here's a whole bunch of paper towels that I take individually. They'll select a size paper towels. They're my napkins for when I'm eating on the go. I've got my Purell hand sanitizer right there. Whenever I put the buggy back in the corral after I've loaded up the car, I open the door, instantly sanitize my hands before I touch anything else in here. Oh yes, over here in the other door panel, I'll keep some extra napkins, and I don't have any right now because I gave them all away, but some extra utensils and straws. Went through them this past weekend. I haven't had a chance to refill that yet. Traditional glove box where I keep some paper maps. I keep a notepad as well. I can write down some of my topics for YouTube. Check out the center console here. What do I have in here? Critical. Sunglasses. Keep a bag of spare change. Where is my camera shot? Keep a bag of quarters. Great for parking meters for the rare occasion that you would actually need quarters. They're now starting to take credit cards now. Keep this handy as well. This is a great emergency tool. This is something that I think everybody should have. We have it in my wife's car as well. A seatbelt cutter right here, because sometimes if you need to get out of a burning car and the seatbelt's jammed up, you can cut right through it. This will break a window for you, outside, inside. It's got a sharp point there, because you know if you try banging on a window, they don't break very easily, so you need a very sharp point in order to do that. This will help do that as well. Keep an extra Sharpie here in case I have to mark bags, paper bags particularly. Doesn't work too well in plastic bags. Just my audio cable, aux cable. A flashlight. These things are awesome. Daylight doesn't show them doesn't do them much good. Great $10 flashlight you can get from Harbor Freight. These things will light up an entire front yard. And then if you need to do a beam where you're looking for a house number, you can shine right in on it. You can zoom in from across the street. You can see quite good. I found a lot of houses in the dark with this. Keep an extra charger splitter. This is another 12 volt splitter. Pocket knife and other assorted tools. Oh yes, my pen where I write my notes. Cheaters. Okay, so now I'm back in the back seat of the car, and a couple things I wanted to show you over here. There's my lunch box. Here is a neat bag that I use for my Uber Eats deliveries. I'll get those small drinks or whatever that come through occasionally. This is a great insulated bag. Trying to do it with one hand is not easy, so yeah, easy to clean, catches spills, doesn't leak. I know that from experience, and impresses the heck out of your customers. And it comes with a shoulder strap too, so real easy to work with. I showed you my insulated bags. I've got a big umbrella here. Let me tell you, you can't have an umbrella too big doing the gig work. Comes in very handy, keeps you dry and keeps your customers' groceries dry too. I keep a bag of goodies, gifts for my customers. Topic in another video. Thank you, Instacart dude. Those are hand sanitizers in there. I keep a whole bunch of stuff in plastic bags here. Rain jacket. I keep a complete set of clothes in here. Shorts, shirt, underwear, socks, and even an extra pair of shoes for when I do get soaked. I keep a towel in here as well to dry off everything, or if you have a big spill in your car. I just had to put the sunshade up. It's getting hot and it's getting sweaty, so I hope to wrap this up soon, because whew, this is not easy, let me tell you, especially when you're trying to find all the stuff that's down in here. Oh, I keep another flashlight here. Yeah, yes, glass cleaner. It's no good if you don't have paper towels. A spare old school GPS. stylus pens, pair of scissors too, with scissors and packing tape. Oh yes, my spare batteries for my flashlight. This is a spare battery pack for your phone. I have a 10-foot cable in here actually. Each bag has a purpose because it keeps everything clean, keeps everything neat and organized. As you can see, I can just reach right down here and grab something and go. All right, so there's a tour of my 2010 Ford Explorer Gigmobile with 200,000 miles on it. Thank you, Chad, and Chad's Charity Challenge. I challenge all Pensacola shoppers to make one of your videos of your Gigmobile so you can help the American Cancer Society, and let's cure cancer. I'm hot. I'm going inside. I'm going to take a lunch break before I head back out gig shopping because it looks like I got some more bad weather coming, so this may be a good time to eat. Thank you very much. Stay cool and go get 'em.